I just realized that one of my controllers is fake. The worst part is that this controller was sold to me as an official controller. After closely analyzing all of my controllers, I spotted some obvious differences between the fake controller, which is the berry blue one, and the rest of my controllers, which are all official PlayStation 4 controllers. I did mix up the cases between them, but make no mistake, as they are all originals. I'm Max from LifeHackerMax, and in this video we are going to take a close look at a fake controller in comparison with the official ones. One must ask himself why it's so important to distinguish between a fake and a real controller. Here are a few reasons. Performance. A fake controller may have poor performance, such as poor battery life, connectivity issues, or unresponsive buttons. This can significantly affect your gaming experience and may even ruin it. Safety. A fake controller may not meet safety standards and could potentially pose a risk to the user, such as battery exploding or catching fire. Warranty. If you buy a fake controller and it breaks, you may not be able to get a replacement or refund from the manufacturer, as it is not an official product. Cost. Fake controllers are often sold at a lower price than genuine controllers, but in the long run they may end up costing you more money if they break or perform poorly. Ethics. By buying fake products, you are supporting counterfeiters who often use unethical practices such as child labor and contribute to the loss of jobs and revenue for legitimate businesses. Well, by the end of this video you are going to be able to spot a fake controller from miles away. Well, not really miles away. For some you will need the physical controller, but for others some pictures are enough, and this can help you avoid making the same mistake I did. Before I get started, I want to add another one of those boring disclaimers and say there are many aftermarket manufacturers out there that make PlayStation 4 controllers, and the differences might vary depending on who makes them. In this video I'm sharing 9 differences I spotted on this particular controller. Let's get started with number 9. Weight. The original controller is slightly heavier, weighing 212 grams, while the fake one weighs 187 grams. Part of that difference is because they have different batteries inside, which brings me to number 8. Battery playtime. This one is the main problem that got me wondering if this controller is original or not. I can play for hours with the official controllers, while the berry blue would only hold for 30 minutes or so. When I opened it up, I noticed a whole lot of other differences besides the battery that doesn't look anything like any other battery I have seen on the rest of my controllers. For the sake of simplicity, I won't be talking about what is inside the fake controller, but if you are curious, leave me a comment and I will think about making another video comparing what is inside as well. Number 7. Connectivity. All of my official controllers seem to be connecting way faster than the fake controller, which might imply that they have different firmwares or different electronics inside. I discovered that even my PlayStation seemed to be recognizing it as not an official controller. I even made a shirt about it. Select the specific controller and press the X button. If you get this message, then your controller might not be an original. Number 6. Sound and feel of the buttons. The thumbsticks do feel a bit different in the sense that the original ones are smoother. But another thing noticeable is the clicking sound of the touchpad and thumbsticks. The sound of the real controller is a bit damped, while the fake one makes more of a clicking sound. But better hear it for yourself. Other than that, all the controllers feel exactly the same. And now let's get to the visual differences that may help you spot a fake controller even before you buy it. Number 5. The Sony logo on the back. We have two things here. The placement. The original logo is perfectly centered in the inscription area, while on the fake one the logo is slightly off. On my controller it is not so obvious, but I have seen some controllers here on YouTube where the Sony logo is way off center, so you might want to keep this in mind. The second thing I noticed is the color, which is silver on my controller, and I did some digging and figured out that on the berry blue controller the Sony logo should be looking something like this. Number 4. This one is not that easy to spot, but if you pay close attention it becomes very obvious. The USB symbol on the charging port. On the original controllers the USB symbol is debossed, which means it is carved inside the case, while the symbol on the fake one is embossed, meaning it has volume. Number 3. The quality of the plastic shell. You can clearly see the difference in quality on the mold lines on the front side of the controller. The quality on all of my official controllers is way better than what you can see on the fake controller. Number 2. The sticker on the back. On my controller there are two differences that I can see. The color. All the other controllers have the same color scheme on the sticker, no matter the colors of the casings. The berry blue has a colorful sticker, which makes me wonder. The second thing is the shape and placing of the sticker. I noticed the stickers are perfectly placed every time on the official controllers, and the shape is just right. The fake sticker just doesn't seem to fit. You can see a small gap in the middle upper side, and the extremities are bigger and they don't seem to fit the spacing on the case. And finally, number 1. The screws. The original controllers have a smaller cross on the Phillips screws than the fake one. The difference is not huge, but is big enough to be noticed with the naked eye and the screwdriver as well, as you need different bits to unscrew them. The fake controller still works pretty well with the PlayStation system, especially after replacing the battery with an original one and enabling it to be used for more than 30 minutes at a time. And also maybe not explode, because let me tell you, the battery I found inside looked pretty sketchy to me. In conclusion, I would recommend you to stay away from fake controllers, as they may be a potential hazard risk. I'm Max from LifeHackerMax, and I hope this video will help you know what you are buying in the future when it comes to PlayStation 4 controllers. Feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more interesting content, and maybe share this video with your gaming friends. And I'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching.